when we hit the ground, what we realized was they were clear enough about they wanted to do a prayer vigil, to bring people of faith together to make a statement about like how our different faith traditions compel us to stand up in this moment and say when like it is not okay for people to be snatched, to be disappeared, to somehow like be treated less than human. Like that is not the world as it's intended to be. We probably had 600 to 800 folks at the prayer vigil. A lot of really high level faith leaders. Um, the Archbishop of the Catholic Diocese was there, and he made a statement about the role of immigrants in this moment. Then you had Rabbi Sharon Brous, who's from LA, just make a very compelling statement. You also had Valerie Kaur, who's sick. Also make a very compelling statement, and lots of folks just making these compelling cases. And then the invitation was made, like, we're going to walk to the federal building, and the idea was several of the faith leaders, they would have roses, and they were going to lay the roses, the flowers at the feet of the National Guard who were guarding the federal building, just to say, we are not here in opposition. We are not, actually, our attempt is not to even vilify you as the National Guard. We disagree with this position, but it's a disagreement with the policy position. Because at some point, we're going to ask all folks to kind of come and join us in their particular ways to demonstrate that people on the ground disagree with this idea of snatching and disappearing and assaulting folks, and we want something different. And at the end of the day, in this particular case, in this country, we're advocating for a vibrant democracy, a way of being, and we're going to demand that. And whether or not electeds want to listen, that they're going to be compelled to listen, because people will speak, yes, with their voices, but also with their actions. When we talk about faith, that faith in action, we say that faith is both a noun and a verb, right? The faith, and then how do you define faith? And the faith is these things. But faith is like a set of actions that you do as a result of how you've defined this thing that you believe in. And solidarity is the same thing. It's this noun. Like, we can come up with a definition of what it means to come together, but then it's a set of actions that show that you are standing with folks. It's been amazing. It's been uplifting. It has brought joy to my heart. Just saying it out loud makes me emotional. I think what's been really important, and what has reinforced the notion of solidarity in me, is that in this moment, when it feels like you have daily assaults, to be with like-minded people just saying, we're here with you. And we know that solidarity is born out of relationships. And so to see folks who are from different organizations, who have different missions, who are trying to do a particular thing, sometimes very locally, but then sometimes nationally, to have all of that and to be in a room for us to talk about, like, what is it that will allow us to connect and engage with one another? It has invigorated me, and it has been a balm for me, just given the difficulty of this moment.